What's up, Fox Nation? We're playing Sisyphus Reborn. Now, I looked... Oh, I gotta left click. Now, this game came out today on Steam, but I did notice on the day, it said... Well, I can never know anything of really began. I found myself in a cave. Sorry, I just missed that first line. Shit. Eventually, I began to sense a faint light at the far end of the cave. This alone gave me reason to go forward, the unshakable hope of escape or freedom. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, this game came out today on... Oh, missed out what it said. This game came out today on Steam. Why am I going up and then... Can I press... Oh, I gotta use the keypad. Oh, okay. So yeah, this game came out on Steam today. And... These controls. These controls are... What? Why do things pop up and then disappear? Yeah, this game... So, let me finish my sentence. Oh, god damn it. I'm not sure what's creating these formations. They are smooth, damp, and slightly shiny. I actually don't remember the scientific... Wasn't it when water... Geology? I don't even remember. I forgot my freaking year 5 sign. It says on Steam's game came out 2014, but they released it today. So, I'm not sure if Steam's been doing like a back release of... indie games that came only like straight to download and now they're putting on Steam, and I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. I am stuck. Yeah, do you guys like these interesting art games? Like, will you play them yourself, or you just rather just watch me do it? That's fair enough. If you want to watch me play it instead, because yeah, I know these games aren't for everybody. It's still too strong to break my bare hands. That's cool, man. It's still too strong to break. I might be able to break... So now he says he can break it. Oh, okay. Come on, let me pick up these rocks. This rock... Yeah, oh, no shit, man. I could have told you that. That's with these adventure games. Sometimes I'm like, come on, man, you could figure that out. Alright. Use the rock. Cool. The style has surprising light. I'll take it with me. Yeah, take it. Cool, we can shank some people with that. That looks like a hell prison weapon. Alright. Apparently this game's only 30 minutes long, so let me just get that straight. So if you want to watch it, this is 30 minutes. Sit down, enjoy it. That's the whole game, 30 minutes, so... I can never read it quick enough. This water's cool and seems to glow slightly in the gloom. I don't feel at all thirsty or hungry for that matter. It's because you're dead. The hole is too small for me to fit through. It would look like the only... It looks like the only way out, though. Perhaps I can break away some of the rocks. Alright, use that stuff. Tight. I'll see if I can break some of the weakened rock. After some time, pieces of the cave will fall away and flood the whole... It is bright that the outside world is barely... Oh, okay, cool. The outside world is so bright I can't see anything at all. The hole is large enough to fit through. The vast desert sprawls out beyond the limits of sight. The air is so saturated with heat that the entire landscape appears to be shifting, like a mirage. The grass feels tough. I would suppose it would need to be to withstand this heat. A small patch of grass only seems to grow near the cave. The strange looking trees, solid, even petrified. I can't tell if they're living or they're dead. I do like the waviness of the graphics. It's really cool. Strange looking trees. Alright, so I've been playing this game for 4 minutes now. Let's see if I can get this game finished in 30 minutes. Let's do a speed run. This is going to be a speed run. No, actually, apparently it's got a cool ending to it. Like an interesting interpretation. So I'm always willing to break the boundaries. Not break the boundaries. On the ground explode. Pause. Solid? Trying to climb it or just pull it down? Who? Who are you? I am me. That doesn't help me at all. Can you be more specific? I am me. Very well, I see this is going nowhere. Where? Where are we? We are here. What? What is this place is where we dig. Why? Why do you dig? We dig to live. Why do you dig? We dig to live. I am leaving. I want to know how this is going to end. More petrified trees. There doesn't seem to be much life in this place at all. Alright, let's keep going to the right. Sand isn't solid as it looks. Trying to climb it, just pull it down. So this dig is a bit more helpful. Help! I can't get straight answer that person over there. Can you tell me what's going on here? I cannot help you. You'll need to ask someone else. Please! Please, I just need to know where I am. What is this place? I cannot help you. Anything! You don't seem to say anything at all. Are you able to say anything at all? I cannot help you. What would you... I want to ask the audience, what would you do in a situation like this? You're in a cave. You're in some desert. And like, there's all these people just doing their thing. And you go, hey, can you help me? And they'll be like, I am who I am. Just like, it doesn't even make sense. These stones are quite... I don't want to carry it. There's no stalactites to smash out here. I was just... It's kind of like got that Silent Hill kind of dialogue. Oh, not this. You are here where I hear. What? We are making mountains to fill holes. Alright, and... The sand isn't solid. Deep hole. Am I meant to go to any of these holes? Because I can't... Try clicking on them. I'll just keep going to the right. Alright. Yeah, I've always wanted to know, like... something. I don't suppose you can tell me anything about this, but I can tell you about digging. Tell me about digging. We dig to live. Why live? We live to dig. I see. Something else? Is there anything you might know about besides digging? Digging is all we know. You might try asking the pyramid. A pyramid? You mean that round sand behind you? No, there is a shining pyramid out in the desert. I've asked it questions and always received the same answer. I don't understand the answer, but it makes me feel calm. I suppose I'll seek out the shining pyramid. How will I find it? Travel through the desert and walk over the hill with the lone tree. I am leaving. Cool. Oh. Can I go down? The tree with the hill with the lone tree. Ah, here's the pyramid. Found it. Bell. Ding, ding, ding. The surface is quite rough to touch. I can't find any markings on it. The sounds like bells are playing inside. The surface is quite rough to touch. Movement is heard inside the pyramid, and its previously unseen entrance appears. I don't know how I got the achievement right. Let's go inside the pyramid. Inside the pyramid seems to be quite dim. The walls must be very thick to keep out the harsh sun. Hopefully I can get some answers in here. Alright, there's this guy chilling here. Who? Who are you? I imagine you've asked that question to many and received no useful answer. I'm afraid I can offer no more than they. I am myself, and you are yourself. I am the one that lives in this pyramid who is conversing with you now. Anything more is meaningless. You seem different from the others. I was here before any of the others. Many of them came to me before the question, why you? I was here before them. Did you create this place? No. How long have you been here? I was here before the others. But how long has it been? I was here before the others. This is all I can know. Okay. Why are you here? I imagine you've had meaningless circular conversation. I have experienced this over and turning. I built this place to escape, knowing that only someone with a slightly intelligent mind will be able to play the pattern on the bells. Oops, where? I feel like I have memories of before, but I don't know what they are. Where is this place? How'd you arrive here? I've been here for an eternity. My earliest memory is being here alone. But let me ask you, how are you able to communicate with me? I don't know, I just can. I know language, I know what are trees, I have memories of life, but things here are wrong. I'm in the wrong place, I'm sure. What you think of memories might simply be instinct. No one taught either of us language, and yet are you memories of this? Sorry man, my English is terrible today. No, of something else, but as if a dream of the dream. Is this the afterlife? It's not possible to know. If anything, what would that change? No, I suppose not, but I would have expected something more. I don't know what anything. Escape. I'm sure we don't belong here. I want to get out. There is no way out. I once considered such an action, but I've been here for an eternity and tried everything. I've traveled forever in every direction. The empty desert stretches and endlessly. Life we have here is the only life possible. But there is nothing here, no reason to exist. We have but one reason to exist, to dig. I understand. You dig holes and fill them in again. How's this a reason to exist? We have a choice, to dig or not to dig. We choose to dig. This choice gives us purpose. Alright, this is getting existential. Really, if that is the only option, it doesn't seem like a choice at all. Do you really feel you had a choice to come and see me or not? Or that any of the others have had here a choice? Is only on the surface a justification. Whether there are options or not is relevant. Everyone here might have a path chosen for them in advance. The only difference is no one is aware of it. Perhaps there can only ever be one sequence of events. That's a very if you haven't seen the movie Donnie Darko, they kind of go into that issue a lot, actually. Do I agree with that or disagree? I don't believe you. Are you saying you knew I would come here? I'm not claiming to be a clairvoyant. All I'm saying is that once you had come here, this was the only possible path. It is already ahead of you, even though it is unseen. I do not know my own path either, only that it is there. I accept things as they happen as the only thing that could have happened. Basically, the only possibility here is to dig. What about this place? Those bells you made? This is more than just digging. You must understand, I've been here for an eternity. I've built whole cities, watched them decay. Everything returns to sand eventually, and yet we remain. But surely you can build again. Given enough time, and bet everything here decays except for ourselves. Any action repeated enough times eventually becomes pointless. It's quite true, actually. We appear to have no end to our time, so all actions become meaningless. Those bells were not left us an example of what might be created. They're a reminder and warning to avoid the burden of inevitable disappointment. There is no end to any of it. Nothing retains any meaning. Great actions ultimately end with failure every single time. The only success possible here comes from menial tasks. This is the only path to happiness, to live at all. The only way to avoid non-existence is to dig. And what of non-existence? I will take you there. I will show you. I actually really like this. This is cool. To the young kids watching this who've stayed around this far, you're probably going, can you just play some Call of Duty or something simple? Sometimes you gotta play something like this just to get you thinking. I guess it just creates a different perspective. They come here and they wait while they find it difficult to move. Later they are unable to move at all. It just, I don't know, I find when you play indie games like this, it just opens up your brain to different thinking and different patterns, and I guess trying something different. This is more of an art game though. This is something that's trying to make you think, as opposed to some indie games is just trying to recreate that nostalgia of something back then, or just a different game with the limitation of a budget, I guess. Don't know, I've seen it happen many times. They simply give up the will and they join a group like this to cease to be. This is a sad, depressing game. Perhaps they feel stronger purpose trading a path that is laid before them by others. I guess perhaps this non-existence feels like as meaning when chosen with many others. There are many groups like this scattered throughout the desert. How does this happen? How do they choose nothing? It is not much of a choice as a lack of action. Refrain from any action long enough and you'll end up like them. So I either dig for eternity or face practical non-existence for eternity. I can't say I'm overjoyed of either option. I don't blame you. What is out there in the desert? There is nothing more. Travel too far and the heat becomes so intense you can't see. If you go too far for you may never come back. I will leave you now to consider and make a choice. I hope that you would choose to dig. If you do, come back and see me again. If not, wow, okay. So he was kind of saying how, as society, we just... Not to be. That's the end of the game? No, not the end. Hell no. I think this is saying that some people... I had this discussion with my girlfriend. If I go too far, I never... Fuck it, we're gone. We're going to see what the end of the world is. After wandering in the desert for an indeterminate amount of time, the heat becomes unbearable and the land itself appears to lose its physicality. I find that, yeah, people... Tree! I have to get out here before I lose my mind. Sand, 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 sand. I have to go back. No, we're pressing on. That people often follow the leader and they don't really choose for themselves. They just feel like they have to. I think that's what the game's trying to represent. No. We're gone. Complete the game. Rebirth. So there is something else. Choose to do nothing. Walk to the edge of the world. Alright, there's more to do. Alright, we're going back to the game. We're going back. Oh, I'm back here. Okay, cool. You are back. I presume you've chosen to dig. Is that all there really is to do here? It's the only choice we have. We either dig or we end up like those brainless or you just saw. Is there no way to escape from this place? Is everyone here really satisfied with existence? There have been others like you. Many came to hoping for answers. I could not help any of them. Some of them wandered off into the desert and were not seen since others chose to do nothing. Does this desert ever end? No, I have travelled in all directions for eternity and found nothing. Eventually I returned to where I had started and remained as this was the only place I felt I belonged. A place you belong. Is there a way to escape from the sand? I've dug as far as possible to dig. The bedrock below the sand is stronger than our rocks are used for our tools. Try to break it off. Dig. Everyone here has made their own. There are a few instinctual pieces of knowledge that even the least intelligent. How to create a shovel, how to dig a hole, and how to fill it in again. She's saying that I don't know how to make a shovel. I'm the least intelligent. That is not what I mean, but certainly makes you an anomaly because so my brain's having trouble reading. Well, digging holes and filling them again for all eternity is considered sane here. I think I'll happily call myself a madman. Very well. How do I make a shovel? Ah! Not yet. I just want to keep my options open. Which is 2. Shovel is very simple, mate. Simply branch, flat rock, time together, grass. Of course, trees, rock, grass. Dig. Dig. I would not recommend that. Others have tried. They get so far and eventually give up and become frozen far down in the bedrock. I've been here forever and I've tried everything. I'm speaking honestly when I say the only chance for happiness is to dig. Very well, I wish you luck. Alright, let's do it. Let's make a hole. Oh, okay, he's a bit judgmental of that tree. Ah, there we go, look at that tree. That's a beautiful tree. Oh, I'm gonna make the best freaking shovel out there. Wait till you see my shovel, guys. It's gonna be fucking legendary. I'm gonna be digging holes all over everywhere. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That sticking circle. Now I need that grass. So your choice in life is to dig or to die. And this guy doesn't want to do either. He wants to find something else. That's cool, man. I like this. Alright, let's get this grass. I suppose I dig. Alright, hold up. Let's check these achievements again. Dig to live. Alright. How do I dig? Oh, what did he say? He gave me a clue just then. No. I need to find somewhere more meaningful to dig. I might as well try my own place in my cave. Alright. Ooh, this is getting deep, man. This game is getting super deep. But if you've stuck around this far in the video, I always think it's really important is to always try something different. You never know if you might like a game or not. And talking about movies, art, whatever. Don't just freaking play a game because everyone else is playing it. That is the worst thing to do. There's so much more to games than just Call of Duty. Trust me, there is. There's so many cool games out there. This game's alright. I actually don't mind it. But there's excellent games out there that you won't know until you try them all. And I guess I want to show that on my channel is there's no way I can dig through that wall with a stone shovel. What do you say? I need to find a weaker spot in the cave. It'd be where the stalactites are dripping. We need to find a weaker spot. Where is the weakest spot? It'd be where water's dripping. Here? Maybe where that pool of water is? Oh yeah, he just said it. Alright, he just admitted it. Okay. I've made a choice that felt real to me. Whether my hands were forced or guided by a higher power, whether there was other choices possible or not, none of this mattered anymore. I ventured on a path that was now mine. That's really cool. It was bound to me and I to it. This path was my own and nothing could change that. I would follow it to the end and know that I had lived. That actually looks pretty cool, actually. The watercolor paintings and that in the tree. That was really awesome, actually. Alright, to the people watching it and they go, "What's going on, man? This game's random." It's basically saying that in life, we often do as we're told because everyone else is doing it and we don't really think for ourselves. And what that ending was trying to show was that no matter, there's always an option, there's always a choice. And if you choose to do something different to everyone else, at least you'll die knowing that it was your choice. It wasn't someone else telling you what to do. And it's kind of like to bring it back to my life, the normal person gets a normal full-time job. They do what they are told to do, all that crap, but I feel like there's more to that, to life, and that's why I make YouTube videos, because I want to do it. I don't care that, you know, I might not make money from it, or, you know, but it's my path and my choice, and, you know, if I die tomorrow, at least I know I died doing something that I loved. And the shovel dropped down. And I think that's really important. And if you've stuck around watching this far, that's awesome. You're one of the people that think further ahead. If you're one of the people that quit straight away, like in the first 30 seconds of the video, you go, "Oh, this game looks stupid. It's not nothing flashy." Well, you're kind of the stupid one, unfortunately. You should give it a chance. Always give something a chance, no matter what. And it's alright. You'll eventually, over time, if you keep pushing your boundaries, you'll get out of the comfort zone, and you'll be able to see more to, you know, what to life is. Anyway, I really like the game. I think it's dope. I recommend it. It's free. Why would you not play it? It actually kind of pushed me a bit, because I was just like, it made me think, oh, you know, do I really want to do YouTube? And I'm like, yeah, I do. So, thank you, game, I guess. If the game designers watching this, really thank you for making this. And guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out. Zip.